People, amateur bets here. Missed yesterday because got in a little bit late and I wasn't able to put the video up, but I'm here for today for this one game, the Nuggets versus the Thunder, and got the game props. Let's go over the things I didn't put up. I have some transparency, so I have some other stuff or whatever in this game, but this was my main slip. I did with outlier and everything like that. Porzingis less than 22.5. I knew that was going to cash because of the sickness. Holiday 20.5 rebounds and assists with Tatum out. He had to be thrown in there. Karl Anthony Towns. Oh boy. He got outballed by Luke Cornett and Mitchell Robinson, and he only had 8 assists. Hooked me on another slip for the 19.5 points, only at 19. And then Brunson, he just got everybody yesterday with the points. No, usually has like 3 or maybe 4 rebounds. I went for 4, and as you can see, he only had 1 rebound for the whole entire. Oh my God, for the whole entire game. It was like the third quarter. I was like, wow, no rebounds. Wow, that's wild. Like, anyway. That was old. I'm not going to get into the Warriors versus the Minnesota stuff because I even forgot to slip on that one. It's here, but I forgot which one it was. But I just know I kind of took an L on that one. Anyway, let's get into the new stuff. Got some. This is like a 3-pointer nuke thing, but that's not the real slip. The real slip is. It's ongoing. Find it right here. Nope. No, that's not it right there. That's the halftime. I got this right here set up for halftime. This is it right here. So I got SGA more than 6 rebounds. Hardenstein more than 20.5 points and rebounds. Joker less than 8 assists. Jamal Murray more than 20.5 points. So let's get into the Murray first. Points over 20.5. Last 5, he's going with the 60% of the time. At home, 60% of the time. Head to head, he's only gone over this 20% of the time. But I'm figuring that with what's on the line, he should go over this right here real quick. If not, it's just gonna be all on Joker's shoulders. So I got Murray going over 20.5. Next, I got Joker less than 7.5. Change the line under 7.5. Last 5, he's gone under this 100% of the time. At home, 40% of the time. Kind of worry. Head to head, he's only done this 58% of the time. 50-50. And just the way they're playing, like, it seems like he's more focused on the rebounding and the scoring, and he's forgetting about the assisting. And also the guys haven't been hitting their shots. So this is a pick right here for Joker under 7.5 assists. Hardenstein. Do I even have to go over this one? This is just like sort of become just like a lock. I don't even have to go over it. Last 5, 80% of the time. Away, 60% of the time. Head to head at away, 67% of the time. And he's done this 88% of the time against the Nuggets. I just think this one is it's just a gravy train. I'm gonna just keep riding the gravy train until Hardenstein kicks me off for like 3 straight games. Then you got Shea. Most people be on his points, and I got a couple of things with his points, but this is just like Brunson. It could go either way because it seems like in the regular season he was just straight cooking people for over 30, 40. But the playoffs, people have been, Nuggets have been able to tighten down and sometimes get a Shea to slow down. So that's why I went with the rebounds. Find them over 5.5 rebounds. Last 5, he's hit this 80% of the time. Away games, 40% of the time. But you can't even count these right here because the Memphis ones were blowouts, and this was like the end of the season, so you can't even count those. Head to head, he's done this 62% of the time versus Denver. Away games, he's done this 67% of the time. I just believe the board, like, it's gonna be so many shots and everything's thrown up, and he should be able to get these 6 rebounds and everything like that. So that's what I got. Again, SGA more than 6 rebounds, Hartenstein more than 20.5 points and rebounds, Joker less than 8 assists, and Murray over 20.5 points. Again, I'm just a dude with outlier. I'm just going by the numbers and also what I like. So hopefully this one cashes. There's another slip I put in here real quick while I was at work, and I think that's somebody else's slip. Oh yeah, this one right here. I got SGA less than 13.5 rebounds and assists. Jalen Williams less than 4 rebounds. Aaron Gordon more than 20.5 rebounds, and Joker less than 50 PRA. I can go over this stuff real quick because I got time. What was it? Yeah, rebounds and assists. Let's go over that real quick. That's the second one. Rebounds and assists. 13.5 rebounds and assists. Under last 5 games, he's going over this just 40%. Away games, he's hitting this line at 80%. So they're on the road at Denver. This one has a chance to hit. Head-to-head away games, 50-50. Away games in general, 50%. I like this line. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That's the wrong line. So let's go back over this one. Last 5 games, he's failed to reach this 60% of the time, but then you go to away games, again, 80%. Head-to-head away games against Denver, 50-50. Away games in general, he's at this 69% of the time, going under 13.5. Let's see. Then you got Joker, PRA right here. Ooh, have they bumped it up to 52? Wow. I might have to get some action on that one, but they got 50. I got 50 myself. Under 50. Last 5 games, he's hit this 60% of the time. But these are like. Here's the thing. These are outlier monster games. 40 points. He has to get 40 points in order to beat. Like, even when he stays on like the regular lines, 27 points, 20 points, he doesn't hit this. Home games, he's gone under this 100% of the time. Head-to-head home games, he's hit this 83% of the time. You take the home games away, 67% of the time. I feel really good about that line. Then you got Jalen Williams. I gotta find that one. Jamal Murray, get out of here, Jamal Murray. And let me also pull up Commissioner Gordon. Let's see, okay, so Jalen Williams, less than 4.5 rebounds. Okay, less than 4 rebounds. Let's find what those are. Rebounds. Going under. Last 10, he's hit this in 60% of the games. Away games, same thing, 60%. But this is also Memphis. Memphis is not the rebound kings that Denver Nuggets. You can't really even compare those. So you go head to head. He's hit this against Denver 66% of the time on away games, 58% of the time against Denver just in general. Then you got Gordon. I hate keep going back, but points, rebounds, 23.5 points and rebounds. Let's go over here, points and rebounds. In the last 5, he's hit this 60% of the time. At home, it bumps up to 80%. Head-to-head, he's 50%. And then home games, he's hit this 75% of the time. I kind of like this slip better than the other one, but I just think I think both slips are really good. It could go either way, and I might as well leave you guys with the halftime stuff. Shay, we got on fantasy under 26.5 fantasy. Last 5, 60% of the time. Away games, 60% of the time. Head to head against Denver at home with Denver, 83% of the time, and 62% of the time in general. Joker, I got Joker for less than 15 points first half. Now that might scare a lot of people, but you gotta look at the numbers. You know, the numbers do not lie. Last 5 games, he's hit this number, and 60% of the time, he's gone over it 60% of the time. In home games, he hasn't hit this ever. Like I saw that, I was like, wow. The last 5 home games, he hasn't went over 14.5 points. Then you go head to head, he's hit this. He's gone over this 58% of the time. And then you go to home games, only 17% of the time. I'll take those chances myself. Hartenstein, more than 15.5 fantasy in the first half. Right here, as you can see, he's gone over this 80% of the time. Away games, 60% of the time. Head to head at Denver, 100% of the time. I like those numbers. I'll take those all day. Just in general against Denver, 75% of the time he's gone over this with the fantasy. And then Westbrook, Brody. Let's pull up Brody. Where's Brody, bro? Where's Brody? There we go. So I got him for over 10 fantasy. Last 5 games, he's gone over this 40% of the time. At home, he's gone over this 80% of the time. I'll take those odds. Head to head against OKC, he's gone over this 58% of the time for the season. At home, he's gone over this 60% of the time. I like these odds. And plus, Westbrook, he's a good defender. He's a rebounder. He's an assister. He's a scorer. These 10 fantasy points should just slide right past Westbrook, and he should just bump over this one before the half. I really feel good about all 4 of these. So I'm gonna get out of here. You guys tell me if you like any of these plays. And just remember, I'm a guy using outlier just like anybody else could. These are just numbers that I see, and these are the plays that I'm feeling that I think could make you and me some money. So with that being said, hope you guys cash, hope I cash, and we all make some money together, and hopefully no blowouts, competitive game, and the Joker might burn me for 40, 50 points, but I'm willing to take that risk. You're going to have to show me that you can go over that 50 when I'm looking at outlier and it says you hardly go over 50.5 PRA. I'll take that risk every time until that number says, hey, you're hitting 50 PRA 50% of the time or 60% of the time, not 20 and 30% of the time. No, I'm not even going to try that. I'm going the other way. I think people just get tricked by big games, and they see that, and they just try to go for that themselves. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to catch you guys later. And I went under 15 minutes. So, yeah. Woo.